Hey there, welcome to DIY with Aurea Blue Gazette.
Welcome back, my dear friends, to the 12 days of Christmas, and this is day 9. So I took this ornament and I am going to be painting it with this khaki, and it is acrylic paint from Apple Barrel. I'm going to be giving it 2 coats. Once this is completely covered with that acrylic paint, then with the same khaki color, I have this charger. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint the entire border with the same khaki color. And off camera, I went on and I paint this charger in white with Rust-Oleum white paint. And once I was dry, then I came in with this musical note sheet, and I'm putting it against the charger, and with my fingernail I'm tracing the inside. And then once that is traced, I come in with my scissors and then I go ahead and I cut it to that size. And to glue it to that charger, I'm going to use this stick of glue. I'm going to make sure that the entire piece of paper is going to be completely covered. Once it's completely covered, then I'm going to go ahead, turn it around, and place it right in the middle of the charger, just like this. This video is part of an open collaboration, 12 Days of Christmas, and today's theme is Christmas song. This is being hosted by Rustic and Lace DIY along Crafting in Mimi's World. Their links are going to be down in my description box along with a playlist, so please make sure to visit them and give them a lots of love. I'm taking baker's twine and jute twine, I'm gluing them together, and then I'm going to go ahead and start placing them around the inside of the charger, but I'm going to be twisting them, giving it that rope effect, or should I say look. The 12 days of Christmas, I've already participated on day 1, which is the ornament, and day 5, which is the snowman. I'll leave the links down below in my description box below in case you have missed these. And today's projects are Christmas song, and the next participating day will be Christmas tree. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of these festive DIYs. And while you're there, in the description box, don't forget to visit that playlist. And now this is all put in place. Let me go ahead and cut the axis off, and this is the way it looks so far. And you remember that musical note? Here it is, all nice and dry. So I'm going to add plenty of hot glue, and then of course I'm going to be placing it right in the middle of the charger. This charger is coming to life. Look at how gorgeous. I also have some Christmas floral, and I'm going to be using a whole bunch of hot glue, and then I'm going to be gluing it right above that musical note. I also went to my stash and I found 2 pine cones, and I'm going to be placing one over here on the left and the other one to the right. And this will be it. Look at how gorgeous this turned out. I am really liking this. This is absolutely beautiful. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. And again, guys, I am crafting with whatever I had in my stash. This I found in my garage. It was just somewhere in there. Refreshing it with the same white chalk paint. Now, once this is completely dry, then I also have another piece of that note paper. I'm going to go ahead and cut this to size. I'm going to go ahead and try to trace it as best as possible. Then I'm coming in this section here. I did it with my X-Acto knife, but it didn't come out as crispy as I wanted to. So the second section, I did it with my scissors. And of course, I'm going to also be using this glue stick. I think this works a lot better. I didn't want to use no hot glue because it looks like bubbles up. So I think this is the best way that I can glue it. If you have any other suggestions, just write it in the comment section besides the Mod Podge. And then once I place it in here on this section, then I come in with my X-Acto knife, and then I start to cut it off, cut the excess off. And to make sure that everything blends in, I came in with the same khaki color, and I am blending it in with the note sheet. Now for this other section right here, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it first and then add the sheet of paper second. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little heat just to make sure that everything is dry, and then once that happens, I am adding the glue right here. After I measured it and cut it with my scissors, I'm placing it right on top, and look at how gorgeous this turned out. Now, we're not done yet. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this jute cord from here. I'm gonna add it in later on, but I'm going to be doing something different. I'm gonna go ahead and add 3 of these wood beads, and they are different size, bigger, medium, and small. And then once that is done, then I'm gonna go ahead and add this right back into place. But I am also gonna be adding, well, this here wanted to, as you see, the wood bead, the hole is really wide. So I'm gonna go ahead and tie another knot on top of the one that's already existing right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in place. Now I have some baker's twine, and once I place this inside those 2 holes, then I'm gonna wrap around the baker's twine around the jute cord, and that's gonna make it look so much nicer. And all I'm doing is adding a little drop of hot glue and then just twisting it around until I think it looks nice. And of course, I'm going to be doing that to both sides. And my dear friends, please don't forget to visit the playlist. I am so grateful that these 2 ladies put this playlist together every year. It is so much fun, and you are going to find so much inspiration once you visit the playlist. Once you're there, please make sure to let them know that I sent you. Make sure to give these ladies a lot of love. They work so hard on their videos. I have another musical note here, and this is of course an ornament. I gave it 2 coats with the beige color, but then I was looking at it closely and I'm like, it doesn't have any contrast. So I came in with this territorial beige and I gave it 1 coat. Once that 1 coat was applied and everything was completely dry, then I am coming in with a lot of hot glue, and then of course I am going to be placing it right on top of that sleigh. Wow, this is like, I am loving this project. Look at how gorgeous. And of course, we need some more floral. So I came in with some of this Christmas floral also from my stash. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start placing it right here. I'm gonna make sure that it has plenty of hot glue so it can stay in place. And of course, after I glued that greenery, I took it off, and then I decided that I would go ahead and make this bowl. I created it with just a small piece because we don't need a big bowl. And then I'm gonna go ahead with jute cord, and I am going to be tying the middle. Now once that is done, this is how it looks with all the greenery and the berry, and I also added a pine cone right on top, and this is so beautiful. Look at that. And of course I'm adding more berries here and there just to hide all the imperfection. And that will be it, my dear friends. Look at how gorgeous this turned out. I am totally in love with this piece. And here is the final review, my dear friends. I hope you enjoy it.
Thanks for stopping by and watching till the end. Hope you had fun. Come back again. Don't forget to like, subscribe. It's free. DIY with Aurea creativity.